On the day of the solstice that year, the solstice and the full moon happened to be coinciding. So when the solstice happens, certain shift happens. If you notice, if you pay attention, there are two cycles happening in the body. This is going this way, this is going this way. Now, this movement determines how well coordinated you are, how well balanced you are between the two polarities of Ida and Pingala, or masculine and feminine within this system. Without polarities, there is no physical existence. If you are within the polarities, you are kicked from one pole to another, one pole to another. These cycles keep you busy. Once the circle becomes long enough, you don't know that you're going in circles, because every segment of a circle, a small segment of a circle feels like a straight line. It takes a lot of attention to see, I am actually going in cycles. If you pay enough attention, this is there every year, or if that is a bit too much for you, if you pay enough attention, every 12 to 12.5 years, there is a cycle in your life where similar situations will keep coming back. You will start uttering similar words, you will start behaving the way you were behaving 12 years ago. This may sound ridiculous, but watch yourself and see. This is what is happening, because life is a repetition if you don't consciously strive. So conscious striving is absolutely necessary if a human being has to evolve. Otherwise, it remains stagnant. Is it wrong to be stagnant? No. It's better to swim in a stagnant pool if your only concern is safety. A stagnant pool is a better place for you to swim than a flowing river. If you just become stagnant in your life, monsters will rise in your mind, threaten you initially. If you don't act, slowly they start eating you up in so many different ways. It's a celebration, a revelation, where Adiyogi, for the first time, brought this to humanity, that your destiny is entirely your making. Who you are, what is the nature of your experience in this life, what happens within you and largely around you also is determined by you. This is a celebration of the possibility of human liberation. This is not a celebration of a god who came long time ago. This is a celebration of the possibility of human liberation. This is about individual liberation, individual evolution and emancipation and liberation. Mukti, it's about mukti. Yoga, just the tools for that purpose. Many ways, 112 ways were offered. Because of the 112 energy points or chakras as they are known, out of this, 84 are largely stable, 28 of them are moving. Once the solar solstice happens a little while ago, and from today, these 28 will tend to settle below your anahata, more in the lower part of who you are. So all the sadhana and terming this period as sadhana pada is to ensure that all of them don't settle down. If they settle down, in many ways, you become more available to gravity than grace. The day you become fully available to gravity is the day when you're dead. Right now, though there is gravity working upon you, you can stand up against gravity. So when these 28 chakras start migrating down, then you become more inertia than life. This is why this period is sadhana pada, that you must invest in doing something dynamic so that not all of them will settle down and move you towards that aspect that life wants to avoid. We know we cannot avoid, but we don't invite death. We cannot avoid death, but we don't invite death because we are life. And this life and the deeper life, how to access this? 112 ways. For every kind of human being, there is a way. This is the significance of this day. This day, the Adiyogi became the Adi Guru, hence the Guru Purnima.